Lesson, we're going to be using the cache in our data flow, and I'm going to show you how it functions. Basically, what the cache does, the component in data flow task, is it stores information in a CAW file. So basically, it frees up the database load, and it can be used in a lookup that's in a different task. That's basically how to sum it up. So let's go into data flow task. And like I always say, if you're ever unsure as to what one of these components does, you could simply click on them. So let's click on cache transformation. Writes data to a cache with the cache connection manager. Reuses the cache multiple lookup transforms to reduce database load. Share the cache to reduce memory usage. So it frees up your database essentially. Let's use it and let me show you how it functions. So we're going to grab a flat file source. And it's going to be, let's get our connection manager together. All right, let's grab a file real quick. And we're just going to grab upsert, this file right here. And let's go to our columns. All right, we can see our columns and everything come out. All right. We just want to grab the SSN, the Social Security number column. Okay. And if you want to see like the source, I can just grab it real quick. This is the source file. Social Security number, last name, first name, address, and we're just grabbing this one column here, Social Security number. All right, let's grab it. And now we want to store it in the cache. So I passed it. No, there it is. Other transformations. Okay. Let's connect to our cache. Select new. And you could have an option to where you could store it as a file in your computer, or not. This time we're not gonna store it as a file, and also you don't want to use the cache transformation if you're like dealing with sensitive information, because it stores it as clear text. So if you're dealing with like social security numbers, you don't really want to use that. So, and you have to index. I forgot about that. You have to index at least one column. And even if it's one column, you have to index. So I just put one here. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's see. All right, we're good. Okay. Now let's go into our control flow. Let's grab another data flow task. I accidentally grabbed the SQL task. Data flow task. All right, let's connect our workflow. All right, let's go into this data flow task. And let's grab an OLADB source. Let's, okay. Okay, establish our connection, test DB2. And we want to grab the dim customer table. And this time we're grabbing all the columns. We're grabbing all the columns from this table. And remember our file, we just pulled the social security number column. And let's grab our lookup. Let's connect it to our source. And remember, we saved our source, our text file source, in the cache. So we're just going to hit connection manager. And for our no matches or non matches, we're just going to redirect rows to no match output. And let's go to our connection. And we have connection manager right here. It's already connected. So let's go to columns, and we're looking to bring back all the rows where we have a match of social security number. Remember, we pulled that one column from our text file. So if there's a match in terms of social security number, we want to bring back all the columns. Let's grab a multicast so we can see our matches. Let's connect to the multicast. And this is going to be lookup match output. Okay. And let's click here, enable data viewer. And what we're looking at is all of our matches in terms of social security number from our flat file to our table. And let's run it. And these are our matches right here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all these matches. And that's essentially what the cache does. It stores data in a CAW file. It frees up the database, and that's its function. And I'm gonna show you how to actually save the CAW file somewhere in your file system. Let's just let's delete. Let's go back. Let's go to our first data flow, and let's just delete this cache right here. Let's delete it, and let's grab another cache. Okay, pull this down a little bit. It's giving me issues to pull it down, so let's just connect it. Okay, so new. We're gonna call this new cache. Okay, we're gonna use a cache file, and we're just gonna save it to the desktop, and we're gonna call it cache file 2. Okay, columns. We have to establish our index, so put 1 here. Okay. And you have to click the mappings to make sure the mapping is correct before you check out of this component. So, okay. So we saved it to our desktop. And let's go back into control flow. Okay, let's go here. And we have to connect to the new connection manager, the one with the text file we created. So cache connection manager, connection. Let's drop down. New cache, the one with the text file that we saved to our desktop. So let's just click here. Okay. New cache. Okay, let's go in the columns. Social security number. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, it should do the same thing, but this time we save the CAW file to our desktop. Okay, it still return our matches. That's good. Let's go to our desktop and find that CAW file. Yeah, so you have the option to actually store it as a physical text file that you could see, or like the first one we did where we didn't. Yeah, it might be. I might have to remove some applications from my computer. It's really like performing very bad. Okay, let's. Uh, hmm, all right, let's. All right, where is it? Uh, where is it? All right. Okay. Let's go to desktop. Let's go to desktop, and we want to search cache file. There it is, cache file two. Cache file two. And this is it apparently. Let me just double check. Uh, there is cache file two. Okay, yeah, this is it. And that's how you save it to your computer. And that's the lesson.